What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 13 of my Manchester United FIFA 19 career mode series. Let's smash another big thumbs up on today's video. There may be 2 episodes today as well because I'm in the mood to record a lot. I'm just really enjoying this at the moment. We are doing pretty well, so let's try and smash 200 likes on the video if you'd like to see another upload later today. So if we just skim through some of the recent Premier League results, if you focus on the Premier League results specifically, you see that 2-0 against Liverpool. That was a really big result. To be like the last episode, that was a big win against Liverpool. And yeah, look, I was so happy with the performance, the overall performance especially. 2-0 against Fulham. We'll just keep checking these results in December. And then that one against Arsenal, maybe could have got a better result there. But a couple days earlier, beat Southampton. Not much rest there as well. And then if we were just going to go across to November, just go down there. 3-0 against Bournemouth. Where are we? That 2-1 against Man City. So there's been big wins, and 3-1 against Crystal Palace at home. That was a bit of an easier one. I think we simmed that one. But anyway, yeah, that was really big for us. This recent form and put us in this position. We still have not lost a game in the league, which is really, really good. So I'm happy with that. And I appreciate you guys, let's say, that have been very passionate in your criticism with me needing to improve on the penalties. I appreciate that. Some people said it a bit more nice and focusing on the criticism without the insults, maybe telling me I'm shit at penalties, but hey, that motivates me. I suppose it's funny because that's just what I relate to in my personal life growing up. Criticism of things I should do better being with insults as well. So it's just what I've been accustomed to growing up since I was young. So yeah, don't think it bothers me too much as long as it's not physical. If it's not physical harm, physical abuse, that's something different. But like I said, yeah, it lets me know you're passionate about that's what I need to do better. But now on to some important things. We're going to adjust the wage budget there. We did just offer some new contracts to younger players, mostly that are running out of their deals. Might talk about that a little bit, guys. So yeah, these are the players running out of their contract, the ones that are remaining. I offered some already, but mostly younger guys that are not good enough. But then like Valencia and Darmian, fullbacks are getting a bit older. I still like Valencia's ability, but especially from the start, but you know it's only going to be ever declining. And the fact we got Fosu Mensah, talked about him already as well. I think we can like just safely let Valencia go. Even though Fosu Mensah is not as good, I think you can put like similar performances in because his physical ability, like he's quick, strong, so he won't be a bad defender. He'll be able to intercept well and all of that. So yeah, let me know. Then we got Laird, who I talked about. Do we focus on developing these young Man United Youth Academy players? Get that up in the comments what you think we should do. It will be interesting to see what Arsenal and Chelsea do in their extra games, though. I think it's going to be like a really big decision. So yeah, Antonio Valencia. You guys can leave your thoughts on that because we'll play... Well, actually, we've got some easier games in this episode. We've got this Cardiff City, then we've got Huddersfield, Bournemouth. Like, we could just simulate getting into January. You can make this getting into January episodes because, yeah, like, you see the form for the season. So, yeah, I think we'll just sim those games. There's no real challenge. Oh, but guys, let's just take a look. Take a look at the Champions League draw. If we go there, things could go either way for Man United and Bayern. That's a big one. That's weird. I was hoping those players would come. You know, I've used recent thumbnails for that. It's easier when it's the white, bigger in the screen, not just that small news item. But anyway, guys, we'll take a look at that a little bit now. If we head into January, but then into February, it's always with a big league game, another Liverpool one there. It's still a while away. Won't be the next few episodes. Still got January to get through, which could be big, and that's later in Feb. So yeah, against Bayern, and then see, it's after Arsenal and before Man City. Telling you now, there's some connection. But round of 16, we get Bayern. Wowee. But you see there, Spurs beat Arsenal, so that was probably the best result for us. We've got a 10-point lead with an extra game. McTominay, nah. But here, take a look at the little draw if you just want to see that there. I like how they have that. Guys, don't you think they should really just improve on that? They should really build more of these little cutscenes things. They're not even cutscenes, like little videos. But yeah, it's nice to see. Something extra, but not massive. Though, yeah, and as I was saying anyway, Cardiff, we got that away from home. See where Cardiff is situated? Yeah, like almost bottom of the table. Just below them is Newcastle. So yeah, we will go into sim this one. A pretty strong, like really strong starting 11 as well. And don't forget that big injury to Delo. So Valencia has to be playing for a really long time. You could leave your comments what we'll do into January. So yeah, we'll simulate this one. Even though it's away from home against Cardiff, where we should have the ability. You know how it's a bit tougher sometimes when you sim away from home. So you only get that 1-0, only get the 1-0. I think because we're incredibly better, that's why we didn't like get a bad result there. Like if it was even teams, like yeah. But obviously, then we wouldn't be simming. And yeah, we got a training session after that. I do believe someone said Laird, he's got about like 80 or 81 potential, like low 80. So I think that's good enough if some of our like youth players or Man United youth players have that kind of potential, not too bad. And we could develop into squad players. Man United squad players, we get them to at least high 70s, if not low 80s. Not the best results there from the training though. Oh, but look at this. Garner ponders his future already. What's going on? What's going on? He wants to play a bit more, but he's a young player. And we've gave him like chances here and there. I know, not a lot, but okay. But regardless, once more, Huddersfield is one of those teams, and it's at home for us. See, they're 17th, just above there. The Bournemouth one will play. We'll play the Bournemouth one, just to speed up the momentum of this series a bit, guys. So we get into January, make that for sure in this episode. So the players warming up, and yeah, 4-1. You see the difference when at home. Massive. We do have a monthly scouting update, so take a look at these guys. Yeah, no, someone said I was doing it wrong, but I've only been rejecting guys with not good enough potential. Like, if the minimum potential isn't like at least 70 and maximum potential 94, it needs to be that. Trust me, I know. I know how these youth players need to be. Like, even this guy there, yeah, he's worth leaving, but we don't sign him up. It doesn't mean I'm completely rejecting him yet, but that is not, he's not going to be amazing, like world-class player. If you think, oh, maybe he's a guy you should sign up and not reject. We're not rejecting, we're more so waiting. We're more so waiting on him if that minimum potential is going to be boosted up a bit more. So we get a better idea on his potential. Potential is probably the important thing in FIFA for the young players. Most important. But guys, with a recent update on FIFA as well, I remember we had Felix on the short list earlier, like when we started the series, but he didn't have a face, but he does now. Kind of, ooh, it makes him look even better as a player. It's like, ooh, yeah, I want to sign him more than before. So yeah, definitely, yeah, January. I reckon he can be a winger we can bring in. Because don't forget, even though we haven't used him at all, really, Alexis Sanchez, who will be going in January with the transfer already agreed. So, yeah, next we'll get into Bournemouth. We'll see how, look at the league table, guys. We've got a lot of wins. Of course, some have been from simulated games, but it's more so just, yeah, simming the ones we should win. You know, yeah, if you watch the series. Yeah, sometimes I feel like if I get a new viewer to my videos in this series, I'd like suggest to watch from the start so you know, yeah, how everything is going and, yeah, how we've been performing and all that. Not just on one episode. But anyway, you look at Liverpool. Liverpool has a lot of trouble going on as well. But yeah, Bournemouth, they are in 13th. So we're going to play this one. You might look, well, you're so far on top. But I still feel we need to play this. And we're going to be using the second squad there, which is a mix of some younger players, but they're more experienced players around them. Once more, Delo probably would have played here instead of Valencia. Unfortunately, he's injured though. So yeah, we're going to have to go in with this team. It's a nice mixture, isn't it, when you look at the team like that. And play Garner. Yep, he requested to play a bit more. So yeah, let's get into it, Bournemouth. And again, yeah, just show you in the team management there. See the players on the bench. Still got Memphis, Greenwood, Lukaku up top. I think he could have a big game here. Let's see. And see, this is not like a cup game or anything. It's still in the league. So yeah, it's going to be fun using some of these players. And take a look at Chonk there. He's a great young talent. So let's get into this game. I was just wondering for a second. Yeah, Chong. Yeah, having him on that right wing with left-footed, even though he's 4-star weak foot, like Rashford, you could probably rotate them. They'll be similar, but yeah, I think it's best Rashford on the right. He cut in on the right, Chong cut in on the left. That could be very deadly, so let's head on into it now. Set this to Chong. Chong, the man with the dancing feet. Oh. Actually, maybe I'll just try and play and not trying to win penalties. At least just take the chance of me missing out of the equation. Try and score an open play. Yeah, let's just score goals in open play. Oh, fuck. We've got a penalty. I better score this. So you guys said to aim it wide. Give him a red as well, though. Yeah, that's a sending off. He's cooked. You're cooked, lad. You're cooked. He's probably like, oh, he's shit at penalties. He's shit at penalties. Give him away. But no. Oh, Solanke, how the fuck you say his name? Sorry. Pogba. It was suggested by someone I should try Martial, but Martial is not playing, so we'll go again. Oh, how about Lukaku? What's Lukaku's stats like? Nah, he's not as good. So again, we'll go more wider. More wider there. So that's what we're trying. It's a bit away from the keeper. That's not right at the keeper. And that's a goal. See? That was good. But that time, the keeper didn't even guess the right way. So, hey. Even though, guys, I wanted to say previously, if you notice where I was aiming with the arrows, it wasn't right at the keeper. Some people were saying I was aiming right at the keeper. It was kind of a bit more in between the middle and then the left or right side. It was more diagonal. Technically, I wasn't aiming straight because the keeper still had to move to the side to save it. But hey, we got the penalty. What do you guys think of that penalty? So now, praise me if it was a good penalty. Keep it fair. Keep it fair. Because you go ham if you miss them. If you miss a penalty and go ham on me in the comments. I'm like, yeah, when I score them. And to me, that looked like a perfect pen. Come on, now I'm a bit excited. Here we go, Chong.
Going forward well.
Chong. Sets up Pogba. Paul Pogba. Ooh, wasn't far away at all. And we've got an extra man now. See, that was... We're going to kill them for the rest of the game. Ooh, it took a deflection there. So that could have even been better. The shot wasn't too bad. Who's this going to fall to? Well, they have a player that falls. Now, Ghana. Here we go. Oh, Pogba with the spins. He's got spins. And he's got tricks. Ghana. Is he going to create some space for himself? Oh! Keep going! Lad! No! He's exciting. Not considering the player he is. Like, maybe a deep line playmaker type. Whew. That was close. Come on, win this! Oh! Oh, what a position! Rashford was in there. Look at Chong. Set this up. Oh! Their player, they did their job. There was Klein. So, this is going to be the last play of the half. Oh, unless... Nah, that's going to go too far, I think. No! No. Okay, they blow it there. Well, how about that? How about that? United supporters happy with the first half. There's Pogba. There's Pogba. So, we scored a penalty in this one, guys. So, I'm pretty content with that. We worked on it. I told you guys. When I'm doing something not well, get at me in the comments. Even if you have to be a bit insulting, if that's the way you go about things. Maybe that gets me to be better. Maybe I pay more attention to it. But like I said, it's not something new to me. Ghana, look at him go. Ghana, but he's not from an African nation. Pogba. Pogba. Oh, a bit too much on that. Maybe make some changes now. Yeah, got some players tired. Let's bring on Greenwood. Let's try Greenwood for Gomez. And then we can play with two guys up top. There. So there we go. Put him right striker. Then McTominay. So he doesn't play a lot, so he's a good one to give Pogba a rest to there, basically. And then I think Smalling to come on for Valencia. Need to keep Valencia ready. We got to keep that in mind. I really think we'll need another fullback, because maybe Darmian as backup is not enough. And then, you know how we talked about Lindelof in the last episode. In case you missed it, need to point it out. He's got that 70 dribbling, 64 curve, 65 crossing. He doesn't have it in his positions anymore, but he used to where he could play right back. He just played, centre back so much recently. But he has played there in the past, hence those attributes. So Chong, okay, time this. Ooh, and he did. Almost perfectly. Look at all the space Lukaku's in. Just get past. Oh. Well, second attempt, almost. Almost there. We just have to prevent it. Oh, that's not the exact kind of space I want to allow them. Well done, De Gea. Well done. We forced it. Yeah, forced it like kind of near post shot there, but we've got to make sure now. Win this. Big man there. Even though he didn't win it, made it hard to get a clean header, and we finish him off. Kind of. Not the way we wanted, but we held on. We got a win. We got a win with resting a lot of players, giving some younger guys a go. So, yeah, happy with that. And there's that strike from Pogba. Happy with it. Happy with it. And yeah, that was actually the difference maker. Yeah, Pogba, excellent. And look, Man City. They drop points once more. They lose against Southampton. Wow. So, yeah, we're going to have we are going to have some January transfer focus, let's say. Simulate. I think, yeah, we're going to approach. You'll see soon. You'll see very, very soon. So, yes, we're into January, guys. We're into January now. So, we're just going to check out the information. Sanchez has left the club. Darmian has left the club. Oh, I almost forgot about that. Yeah, he left to sign with Monaco. We were using him anyway. Yeah, so he was going to leave. We got money for him, which was nice. So we do need to think about a left back and right back. Ideally, a guy who could play both like he did, but just better. We'll take a bit of a scout, but we won't go too much further in this episode, so you'll get the chance to leave your thoughts on who we could get. And Sanchez, yeah, sold them to Chelsea for big money. So we'll just take a look at that after we see the U Squad monthly report. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, guys, as well, we want to say for the very best, like Jay Hall. I don't want to get so many youth players, but a guy that's going to have at least high 80s potential, we want to make sure we've got those. Like a guy like Archie Roberts, if that minimum potential doesn't keep going higher, we leave him out. We maybe release him at some point. If it especially goes down. But if it goes up into, the minimum in the 80s, that's okay. And guys, again, we pretty much dominate. There's 3 of our players there in the Player of the Month shortlist. But what we're going to do, guys, we're going to we're going to go with one player. We're going to go with a signing. So we have got a few on the short list here, and I suppose I'm going to go for one, and then a few others you can leave your thoughts on. So there is Felix there, he's a younger guy. He's not one that is running out of his contract like a few of these other guys we're going to talk about, but let me know if we should still go for him, young talent. So Rabiot is one of those where if we just talk about Bastoni, again, he's actually running out of his contract, or he does in the first season, but he's a younger player, can't approach, but he's out on loan, but just as a young centre-back with potential, I don't know. But more so, there's Rabiot. Yeah, Strakosha, he would just really be an improvement on our backup keeper, and being 23, he has a bit of growth in him as well. You take a look, if you just go down, or go across specifically, I really like his goalkeeping reflexes, and his weakest attribute is his kicking, which I don't mind that, if it is. Actually, yeah, saving shots, what we want the most. But then there's Koke. I think I did sign him once before, but as approach him on his contract, for me, it's good. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. Maybe you could sell him a couple seasons later, and the fact he can play 3 positions, left, mid, so you could play on the wing, really. Though he's not super pacey, is he? So you like him centrally. He's just the best option I feel. And yeah, if he doesn't go so well for you, you can sell him for some pretty good money because his value will still be strong. And I suppose maybe to be the focus for this episode, yeah, signing a player like him would be very, very nice. And he's the biggest name, I suppose, the biggest name out of those. See, look at his value. Guys, look at his value. And that's for a guy who's running out of his deal. So when we sign him, his value will be a bit higher when he's contracted. So yeah, let's try and get him. That would be a big move on a free, keep in mind. That's the biggest, well, a big reason why we're signing him here. So we're just going to start with putting him as an important first team player. Let's see what he thinks about that. They were hoping for that? Okay, that's good. And then with the length of the contract, we'll give him 5 or 4 years. When he gets to 30, because that's when players start to decline. So I think that's a good length. And maybe, yeah, when he's maybe 28, 29, if we notice we're having better players coming through, that's when we could maybe sell him, get the profit. Maybe like 40, 50 million, you know, because of his, yeah, you see what his value was when contract running out. So yeah, I think this could be a very good deal and we'll accept that. No release clause, we don't need that. We'll discuss the salary. And because we don't need to be too... Oh, well, I don't want to worry about it too much. Let's give him 85. We don't need to worry about it too much because we've got good transfer money, good wage budget, and a sign-on bonus. Let's put $1 million there. If that's get accepted, all good. It's not crazy, but I feel like we wanted to put an amount where they'd come back with something. Yeah, there we go. But then it's like, yeah, we're fine with giving him that and we'll accept it. Because we just wanted to go through. And he's going to be joining. Yeah, see, he's like, yeah, mate, we're happy with that deal. Happy with joining Man United. So, Koke is a Manchester United player, well, for next season. Obviously, he's not signing now. And guys, of course, keep in mind, what I did want to say is, he's probably not someone I would have went for if we had to like pay a transfer fee, but a guy that quality and that worth in him, it's like, it's free money at some point. At some point in the career, but 2 or 3 seasons later, if we end up selling him, it's profit. It's profit, lad. So let me know any of these other guys we should make a move on. If you think we should, let me know. But we will leave it there. We end the episode with signing a top player. Leave a thumbs up if you like the signing and if you think we're doing well so far this season. And like I said, may still get a bit of criticism if you think we can be doing better or something like that. But yeah, get your comments in. Get your comments in with your feedback. I'll greatly appreciate it. As I said, I'd love to see how you think I'm going. And I'd love to see the positive support more specifically though. So if you could leave a positive comment, I'd love that very, very much. I'll see you guys next time.